Hello everybody, it's Mystic and welcome back to my library. I want to talk about my new favorite game, possibly of the year, which is huge considering it's December, and I honestly thought it was going to be Metaphor Refrantatio. However, Infinity Nikki just came out and I am obsessed. I love this game so much, and I wanted to share my initial thoughts on the game. This isn't a full review or anything. I still have a whole lot to play in the game before I can really sit down and give you the 10 things to know type video that I want to do. So today I'm just going to talk about some of my favorite aspects of the game and why I think you should play it. I think I mentioned this in my initial reaction video for the game, but if you had told me 20 years ago that I would be super into a cozy dress-up game, I probably would have laughed at you. I was never very big on the girly girl, super feminine thing until somewhat recently. And Nikki has just been the perfect addition to that new part of me that I think has been just really awesome to experience. I just love everything about this game. So let's talk a little bit about it and what you can expect from this. If you've played Breath of the Wild, you'll probably notice that some of the gameplay elements are pretty similar. It's actually, I believe, created by somebody that worked on Breath of the Wild, so I think that's really cool. There's lots of puzzles to solve, there's exploration, there's combat. So I will say the combat is pretty user-friendly. I wouldn't say it's easy. There are some points where I'm just kind of panicking a little bit, but it's a cozy panic. I don't think there's really any point in this game where I'm super scared or, nervous about doing something mechanic wise. I think it's been just fine. Everything about this game is just so beautiful. I cannot get over how gorgeous this game is. It's probably one of the most beautiful games I've ever played in my entire life. And I just love everything about it. Everything is cute and cozy and wholesome. And there's really nothing bad that I have to say about this game. For those of you that are worried whether or not you're not going to want to play a gacha, I do feel like the gacha system in this game is super fair. I have only spent about $35 on the game so far, and I already have almost everything that I want from the latest banners. I have almost completed the fairy dress, which I absolutely wanted because it's kind of lavender fairy themed, which, I mean, if you can't tell, I really like lavender. And the other one is the green standard banner dress that I absolutely love as well. And I already finished that one. I'm almost done with the fairy one, and once I do that, I'll have already done everything, and I've only spent $35. So I do think it's very fair. You could probably get around doing any sort of payment with it if you wanted to be completely free. I do think you earn enough stuff in the game just by playing it that you don't really have to spend any money if you don't want to. And I think that that is great because I have played gachas in the past that have felt a little predatory. I don't think that this is one of them. I think that this one is great. I haven't had any issues with it so far. I also want to talk a little bit about the story. And one thing I don't think I realized about Infinity Nikki at first is that this story is actually kind of dark. And I like that. I've always really been into dark kind of fantasy type novels. And this one being on the darker side actually just really intrigues me. And I'm really interested to see where this story goes. Like I said, I still have so much to play. I ended up getting sick right around the time this game released, so I'm very behind. I'm only on chapter 2, but I'm already just absolutely loving it. And I think once I finish up the story that's already out, I will probably get a more in-depth review out. But for now, I just wanted to talk a little bit about it and how much I already love the story. The chapter 2 story was so heartwarming and so sweet. I definitely cried several times. I never thought I would cry during this game, and it's so heartwarming. And I love how everything is kind of built around friendships and helping people. So yeah, friendship is a huge theme, and I think that that's always really important. I love when games focus on that. Kingdom Hearts is a big favorite of mine for that reason as well. The other thing that I really love about this game so far, now, like I said, I haven't gotten super far into it, but Nikki has a variety of outfits that she can wear where she can do certain jobs. And one of them that I really love is the electrician outfit, because she just basically goes around in her little jumpsuit and she goes around fixing lights and she can solve puzzles with them. And I just think that's so cool because I feel like one of the main points of this game is that you can be feminine, you can be girly, but you can still get stuff done. And I love that because I feel like when I was a lot younger, I used to feel like I couldn't do what I wanted to do while also having this feminine side. And obviously, I've over time learned that that is not necessarily the case. And you can be both. You can do whatever you want. You can be unique and be yourself, and you don't have to stop doing something important just because you want to be, you know, girly or feminine. And I love that this is one of the messages that this game is putting out there. I think that that's so important. One of my favorite, well, okay, I have two favorite things to do in the game. One, animal grooming. Absolutely love it. I know you can skip the cutscenes for animal grooming. I don't. I will sit there and I will watch Nikki groom the same little Pomeranian over and over again, and I will still be happy to watch it. I love the grooming scenes so much. They are so cute and so sweet, and I love watching the animals interact with Nikki. And I don't know, it's just my favorite thing. As an animal lover and former veterinary technician, this was something that I thought was very cute to add in. I love working with animals. I love animals. And I thought that that was just a super sweet little addition. I have never played a Nikki game before, so I don't know if this is something that is in all of them, but I do think that it was just super sweet to see Nikki interact with the animals. The other thing that I really, really like about this game are the fashion contests. This is pretty much the reason that I can tell so far. There might be other reasons for this later, that you need to level up your outfits, because these fashion contests basically are, you're going to make an outfit based on a certain theme. The stronger the outfit is, the higher the points that you get. You can then win various prizes by getting a perfect score. Some of them get harder over time, so I'm assuming that's why we need to level up our outfits and our Eureka, which is kind of like these little things that float around our heads and our arms and our legs. And it's just, this is like, honestly, it's one of my favorites. It's a competition. It's kind of like a battle, but you're not actually fighting anyone. You're just, you know, fighting with fashion and trying to have the nicest outfit. And it's so much fun to put an outfit together to see like what I can do to get the higher points. And I love that. You can go around all of the different areas and find different fashion stylists that you can battle. And that part is just so much fun. I've already kind of done a couple of those already. I think I've already beaten one faction. I want to go around and just like beat the pants literally off of people with my fashion and, you know, win prizes. I think that's just so cute. Another thing that's really fun are the kind of like dungeons that they have that are kind of sprinkled throughout the world, where you enter a portal and you have to go through and solve puzzles. And these very much remind me of a Breath of the Wild. I think they're called shrines. I haven't played Breath of the Wild in so long and I never finished it, but they kind of remind me of the shrines. And you have to go through and solve puzzles. There's different things where you have to like get a ball into like a hoop, or you have to remember like different places where you can put your feet. You have to like light up boxes in a certain order. And these have been so much fun to do because they actually are pretty challenging, but not challenging to the point where I want to quit because I'm frustrated. I love this. This has been so much fun. I love going around and finding new puzzles to solve and new dungeons to find, and you get a Whim Star at the end of it. And Whim Stars are how you level Nikki up for the RPG element of this game, where you can get different skills and different bonuses for your outfits during competitions and stuff like that. And honestly, I could spend literally days, probably weeks, still exploring this game and not being done. Like I said, this isn't even a full review. I'm just sitting here gushing about this game because I already love it. And I can't wait to delve more into it and see what there is to find, get more through the story. I really want to get through chapter 3 and 4, probably by the end of this week. Like I said, I'm a little bit off to a slow start, but now that I'm feeling better, I do want to really dive into this and take a look. But I just absolutely love this game. I know I have probably said that about 17,000 times in this little video already, but I really do love it. There's so much to do, and I haven't even scratched the surface yet. I can't wait to see where the story takes me, and I can't wait to see any of the new outfits that come out. I can't wait to see the events. I'm hoping there's going to be like a holiday themed event maybe, because we are coming close to the Christmas season. And I think the current banner has 8 days left. So maybe by next week, we might see something really fun. I'm going to probably try and get a reaction video up for whatever that is. I am so happy that I found Infinity Nikki. I have never played a Nikki game before, and I feel like I'm really missing out now. I kind of want to know what the story was in the other games. I want to go back and maybe watch some people play it. I just want to learn more about the Infinity Nikki universe as well. I want to learn more about why we're in Mirrorland and what's been going on. There's a couple of characters that I'm really interested about as well, and I have some theories about them, but I don't want to talk about that in this video because I probably will do like a story deep dive at some point. But for now, it's just my initial thoughts. I absolutely love everything about this. I don't even think I mentioned Momo. Momo's adorable. He's the best little companion I've ever had in any game like this. And he's just so fun. He's so nice. He's always cheering Nikki on. I just love him. He's my buddy. And you can dress him up too, which by the way, I have two of them already, three. I have 3 outfits for him already. And honestly, they're all just very cute. And I love playing dress up with him as well. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed. This is a very rambly little video, but I just had to talk about it. I had to say like and shout from the rooftops how much I love this game. And I will be back soon with more Infinity Nikki videos because I can't stop playing. And pretty much any other game that I had wanted to finish by the end of this year is pretty much out the window now. I'm sorry, Metaphor Refantasio. I will come back to you. I promise I still love you. But Infinity Nikki has my whole heart right now. So hopefully you all have a great day. Bye.